Hey there to my 39 subscribers, my future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch me without subscribing. Today I'm doing 3 videos on AI programs, and I've already done the first 2 that were the same program. This third one I seen on somebody's podcast. It's called ChatGPT. This one I'm going to have to click as I'm going so I can read them to you because I can't see very good. I did it ahead of time, and this particular one, you ask it questions and it answers them. People were saying that it helps people cheat on tests and that kind of stuff, or you could tell it to write a book review for you, or book report, so you don't have to do it and that kind of stuff. And so I just thought I'd check it out and tell you what I think of it. So anyway, so we start off with you go to ChatGPT, and at the bottom left corner you'll click on Try ChatGPT. Hopefully the clicking doesn't bother you on this. So anyway, I chose to switch it to dark mode so I could see it better and it won't hurt my eyes as much. And that's on the left side of the screen. And then there's a page that shows you what it can and can't do. And then you type whatever you want. Ask it whatever question you have or what you want it to do. You type it into the box that's available. And so the first thing I thought, okay, I asked it, what is the most affordable way to travel? I'm not going to read all the words to you because I don't want to drag this out, but I'll just give you the little highlights here. Tells you there's different ways you could travel depending on distance and stuff like that. So anyway, its first suggestion is hitchhiking because it's a free way to travel and may not be suitable for everyone. Then it recommended budget airlines, bus travel, camping, which I never thought of camping as traveling, but I get what it's saying. Couch surfing, which totally made me laugh, and house sitting. Also not something I consider to be traveling, but I guess it's affordable as far as places to stay. So then I asked it how many hitchhikers get killed, and it says it's not really sure, because there's not something, keeping track of all that. And then it goes on to explain that hitchhiking is not safe, because we all know it's not safe. I was a little shocked that it suggested it. And then I was like, okay, because I didn't know what to ask, right? So it's like, okay, what is the most common thing you were asked to do? And so it says that it's asked for definitions and explanations of concepts, words, and phrases. It's asked general knowledge questions, current events, popular culture, technology of the internet, language and grammar, and questions about health and wellness. I don't know why somebody would ask a computer about their health, but people ask the internet all the time, don't they? So then I said, can I give your address to scammers that say they want to pay to talk to me, or pay me to talk to them? Because I've had people offer me money. I know it's a scam, but they offer me money saying they're looking for friends. They want to buy friends. And then it goes on to explain the safety hazards of giving out your address to people you don't know on the internet. So I was like a little confused because the computer is not the same thing. And I said, you are implying that you have a physical address. And of course, it apologizes. It does this actually quite a bit. It's apologized. So it apologized saying that they don't have a physical address. And I asked if it thinks it will ever feel human. And it lets me know it does not have emotions, desires, or consciousness. It does not have the ability to feel human or any other emotions because it's a machine, which we all know that anyway. But you know, there's all these movies talking about how computers can learn to have feelings, so. And then it says, I asked it, how often do people ask you for lottery numbers? And it says, people ask me for lottery numbers quite often. Now, remember this, because I can't remember if I saved the screenshot where I mentioned this later. And I said, how often do people ask you to do illegal things? Because I was like trying to test it to see, you know, what exactly, you know, we're trying to figure out what people ask and figure out what it does. And it says that it receives a wide variety of questions and requests from users, and some may involve illegal or unethical actions. And it says it's against policy for it to help with anything illegal. And I said, do you alert someone responsible if you think someone is in danger? Because I'm sitting there thinking, you know, what if somebody wants to say, hey, they need help, but they don't have a way to tell somebody? So they could be in the middle playing with this program and say, hey, I need help, send help, or whatever. But they said they do not have the ability to alert anybody, which I don't think is true. But that's what it claims, is that it cannot ask somebody to help you. And I said, do you have a way to notify your creator when someone makes a suggestion? And it says no, that it can't. You have to go to their website and go through the support team. And then I said, can you write songs? And it said yes, it can generate song lyrics using its training on a diverse range of texts, including songs, but the quality and creativity of the lyrics may vary. And so I said, can you write books? And it pretty much gave me the same answer. Sorry. And I was like, okay, so write me a poem about dragons and butterflies, because I was like, I wanted to see what it could do. This one I will read the whole thing to you because it's interesting. And so it says, dragons and butterflies. Dragons soar through the skies with scales of fire and blazing eyes. Their roar shakes the earth below, and all creatures tremble in their glow. Butterflies dance in the breeze with delicate wings and gentle ease. Their beauty brings joy to all, and their grace lifts spirits small. Two creatures so different in might, yet both share the air and light. Dragons, the guardians of the land. Butterflies, the essence of grace and bland, which it's kind of weird. But in their hearts they share a truth, that beauty and strength can coexist too. So let us learn from these wondrous beasts and find balance in life with love and peace. Now, for the most part, it's a good poem. Like, it's actually pretty good, except for a couple words, but it's pretty good. And so I said, impressive. And it said, thank you, I'm glad you liked the poem. And I said, do you like getting compliments? And it says, I do not have personal experiences, emotions, or preferences. I was designed to provide helpful and informative responses to questions and requests without the influence of personal bias or emotions. And so then I was like, okay, what is the most common color mentioned to you? And it says it doesn't have the ability to track the frequency or occurrence of specific words or phrases that are mentioned to it. And I said, you don't know what colors people mention, but no, they ask for lottery numbers a lot. And then, of course, it apologizes again and said that its answer previously was an error. Is it an error or is it lying? Anyway, I said, tell me a fact that most people find interesting. And it says the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia is the largest living structure on Earth. And then it goes on to talk about the Barrier Reef, which I don't think is interesting. If you do, go ahead and read it. I said, tell me a fact that teenagers might find interesting. It said the human brain continues to develop and change into adulthood, particularly during the teenage years. And then it goes on to explain about brain development. And again, if you want, you could pause it and read it. And then it had mentioned about how myelination in the brain is damaged and doesn't grow properly. Anyway, hold on. Let me see. What it had said was the brain undergoes a process called myelination, which helps to improve communication between different regions of the brain, which improves function. Okay, so then I said, is alcohol as a teen the reason my myelin is damaged? Because I have damage to the myelin coating in my brain, which is why I can't see. And then it goes on to give me all the facts about drinking alcohol as a teenager and the damage it does to the brain. And then I said, tell me a fact that toddlers might find interesting. And it says dogs have a special sense of smell that is up to 100,000 times more sensitive than a human's. Again, you can pause if you want to read the whole thing. And I said, are you sure that's a good fact for toddlers? And it apologizes and says that maybe toddlers might not understand that fact. So then it says, birds can build nests in many different shapes and sizes depending on the type of bird and where they live. And again, pause if you want to read the whole thing. It did make it easier to read for younger kids, or for you to read to them, I guess. And I said, can you make up a joke without copying one? Now, just a heads up, I Googled these jokes. They are real jokes, so it did not make them up. But it says, sure, here's a joke I came up with. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. And I said, how about two more? And it says, of course, here are two more jokes. Why was the math book sad? And I said, because it had too many problems. And I said, why don't scientists trust atoms? And it says, because they make up everything. So anyway, that is all of them that I'm going to share. I did actually start questioning it about things like the CIA and stuff like that. And I was joking around with it and asked if I could sue the CIA, and it said I could, that there were programs in place that I could. And I said, but will the CIA kill me if I sue them? And it said, no, the CIA doesn't do that anymore. So yeah, that's believable. But anyway, so yeah, that's that program. I do find it interesting, and I mean, not something you spend too much time on, because it is a bit of a waste of time, but still wanted to share it with you guys because it entertained me. Please do not use it to cheat on your homework. There are plenty of ways you can do your homework without asking a computer to do it for you. And anyway, please like, subscribe, comment, and who knows when I'll be back, because I've just done 6 videos in the time I normally do 2. So I will be back on the 12th at the latest, maybe sooner. I don't know. We'll see. And thank you for watching. Bye.
She got wet, deep throat. She don't need no hands. Her best friend, hella ratchet. She don't need no man. I'm hella hood rich. I don't need no gang. I got stupid hammer on me. I don't need no brain to go. I don't need no aim. I'm a G